Hello and welcome once more to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today is the 13th of February and I have the full NPD report for you for the month of January 2015. Yes, it's finally available. Finally got my mitts on it, and well, the PS4 is once again reigning supreme. The Xbox One had a 2-month streak where it beat the PS4, but now the PS4 is once again the top-selling console in the US. Now, Sony said in a response statement, quote, PlayStation 4 was the top-selling console in January. It remains the cumulative leader in the US according to NPD data. Since launch in November 2013, 18.5 million PS4 units and 81.8 million software units have been sold through to consumers worldwide. Obviously, disappointing for Microsoft, as they did have a nice 2-month streak, but unfortunately for them, it was not meant to remain, as of course for the beginning of January, the price for the Xbox One did go back up to $400, it's now gone back to $349, which may affect the February results, but for now, that's the results for January, and of course Sony are understandably pleased. Moving on to software though, Dying Light, unsurprisingly, was dominant. It was the only real major new release, but even that in mind, its performance was rather impressive. And we have a comment here from the NPD analyst Liam Callahan. In January 2015, Dying Light had the highest first month of sales for new IP in the survival horror genre, exceeding the previous record, The Evil Within, which launched in October 2014. And then when moving on to overall sales of new releases, Liam went on to say, quote, the sales of January 2015 launch titles were up 200% versus January 2014, with Dying Light being the major new release of the month. If January 2015 releases performed in line with January 2014 releases, overall software sales would have decreased by 4%. Moving on to general. The industry sales reached $662.1 million in January, which is actually a 5% year-on-year decrease from $625.7 million of last year. Now, the drop was largely due to a rather large decline in hardware sales year-on-year, that being 23%, which fell from $239.6 million to $185.5 million. Now, it's not exactly surprising given the time frame of the new-gen consoles. Not necessarily a bad sign, of course. We got the drop-off from the Xbox 360 and the PS3, and then, of course, we have people still buying the next-gen consoles, and overall, the next-gen consoles are still doing well. Now, the PS4 and Xbox One together saw year-on-year sales declines of 22%, whereas other older consoles saw sales declines of 35%. Software, on the other hand, actually grew 5% from $231.2 million to $242.3 million. Accessories grew 3% from $231.2 million to $242.3 million. And as always, they do these reports being only show traditional retail only, not digital, etc. So just do keep that in mind, and as usual, it's for the US as well when it comes to consoles. So, there you have it. The question I asked this morning has now been answered. The PS4 is once again in the top slot, so Microsoft are definitely going to be considering keeping that lower price tag, such as Michael Pachter predicted, and they may indeed do it, but will that be enough to get them back on top again? I don't know. But I'm glad it's more of a back and forth. I've said this many times that, you know, a curb stomp on either side is bad for everybody involved. Competition breeds innovation, and if we have a bit of a tussle between the PS4 and the Xbox One, then it's all the better for us, the consumer. Anyway, that's me done for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.